Okay, so I want to go through all the steps and how you guys can learn to do a cross-section. Okay, you're using the topographic map. Okay, we've got to find our 2 points, but the question will actually give you the 2 points. In Year 10, you'll be given the actual graph itself to plot. In Year 11 and 12, you're asked to design this, and it's a different skill in itself, but for Year 10, we'll give you this already. Okay? So the question's asking to draw a cross-section from C to D. Okay? So what you've got to do with your rough piece of paper is find C first. Okay? Now C is all the way up the top. Okay? And what we then want to try and do is line up our rough piece of paper with C and with D. And I always say don't put it in the corner. Okay? You've got your rough piece of paper, so use what it's worth there. Okay? Bring it out a little bit so you've got a bit of room to move with. You can make it easier with yourself. It's not totally important, but having a sharp pencil can work as well because it makes it finer for you to plot all the things on the cross-section. So the first thing you want to do is do the 2 main points. So the first one is C, and make that line a little bit bigger because it's that main point. Then you've got to line up and find D. Okay, and that's all the way down the bottom here. Okay, and make that a thick line like that as well. Okay, what you're able to do now is actually label your rough piece of paper. So we know that that's C because the map's telling us, and we know that this is D. Okay, and always do it in that vertical line. Okay, do it in that vertical line, and then you'll be able to recognise it when you bring it down here later on. And you should be able to see that the lines match up, okay, because it's the same distance from the map to your graph, okay? If that's not working out for you, then there's something wrong with your plotting, okay? So, the next thing what we've got to do is go back up to our map and plot something from the map to help us work out the cross-section, the heights. Okay? What will we need to use, guys? What's on the map that we'll need to use? Yeah, the contour lines. Okay? Because what we're trying to find out is the difference in height between these 2 points, C and D. So, we go along and make sure you understand which ones are the contour lines and which ones are not. Okay? So first of all, we go through and make those contour lines. So, we've got this one here, put a little line like that. Little line like that. Little line like that. And just keep going down until you get to D. Okay? You're getting to a sort of landform on the map. Okay? Let's put those in as we go along because we're going to have to understand where that goes in our cross-section as well. Okay? It looks like there's like an island or something in the middle there. Okay? Little one just there, and there's one there. Okay? There's a feature on the map that's going on there. We can find out what that is later on. Okay? So, we've got our contour lines. What's the next step do you think we need to do with these contour lines? What do we need to find out?
The height.
Yeah, the height of those contour lines. Okay? But first of all, we can work out this map is being quite generous to us. Okay, it's given us the spot heights of C and D. So let's put that in first. Okay, so you've got 1267 metres above sea level, and you've got 1040 metres above sea level. Okay, so already you know that C is higher than D. Okay. Now what I want you to do is go through the contour lines and match up the heights. Okay? So you've got 1250, 1200, 1150 and 1100. And by already doing this, you should understand what the contour interval is. Does anybody know? What is it? It's 50, okay? The intervals are 50. So keep going down. Always go back to the lines if you get confused which contour line you're up to, okay? Because you don't want to make a mistake as you're doing it as you go down, because then when you plot it, it'll be different heights.
I think Mr. Shipp just likes seeing himself on that big screen.
Can't see my face. Hopefully you can't see my hair either. All right, do we know the height at... What happened then? Do we know the height at that point there?
Is it 850?
Well, it's going to be...
Because there's a line, see like where Dun River is.
Yeah, but there's a lake, and it doesn't actually say it's a contour line, okay? But we can work that out later by estimating, okay? We know that this island in the middle, okay, we can put island there, okay? It's going to be higher than the water, obviously, okay? So we're going to have to draw that as we go. We don't know what height that is, okay? But we do know what this one. Let me just get to that again. We do know what this one is because it's been given to us, okay? So that goes down there and it's 900. All right, and then 950, and then 1,000. Okay?